What is up, A team? Welcome back. Awesome here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day or not, depending on what happened. I hope it's awesome. And yes, we're back at it today. We got a big day today. Obviously, Liberation Day. That's what it got deemed, Liberation Day. So we'll see what happens. Big news coming out here at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll have some news on the whole tariff thing that's coming out here. The Trump presidency. Again, the tariffs have been probably the biggest news on the market right now. Something that's been heavily talked about, and really what it comes down to is what's going to happen. I mean, are there going to be reciprocal tariffs? Who's going to actually get tariffed? Are we going to go through with it? There's so many questions out there. There's so many, I guess you could say, unanswered questions is really what it comes down to. But we all know since January of this year to right now, we're in 2.5 months, going into our third month right now, that tariffs have obviously been the discussion in the markets. They have been the manipulator of the market, and that's kind of where we're at today. And so we'll talk a lot about that. We'll talk about XRP today. XRP making a huge announcement with RLUSD. I don't know if everyone heard about it, but there is some good news coming with RLUSD and how they're going to actually incorporate that into their cross-border payment. And that's actually coming from the Ripple account. Brad Garlinghouse is also speaking on it. So that's really, really good from an XRP standpoint. The markets are actually looking good today. When I say good, they're in the green. Bitcoin actually just reclaimed 87,000, which is good, right? I mean, obviously it's not where it was before, but I mean, we are starting to work our way back up. You can see that we're the markets right now in terms of the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500 are all in the green today, shockingly. Tesla, again, we talked about Tesla on here. I know that this is crypto, but Tesla, went up to $279 today. We bought that at $225 on the channel. And looking pretty damn good right now. It's come back down slightly, but the market's, obviously going to go up and down. But before we jump into everything, I want to say what's up to everyone. We got Seiko Hunt in the house here. We got TNKT. What's up, man? We got Lionheart Lag. Good to see you guys. Cool Cat. Good to see you. Angry Spam. Lincoln Lewis. Big watch dude. What's up, man? Big watch in the house here. Jimmy. What's up, dude? Let's see. Auto Pops in the house. Appreciate everyone being here today. We got Vape. I'm going fast, so if I miss you, I'm sorry. Toolbox DP. Good to see you guys. Burn everything. Who else we got? We got Ed in the house. Brett. Double D's. What's up, man? Lewis. So 808 Mimis, what's going on? What's going on? Government Bow. All in one. Appreciate you guys being here. We're about to kick it off right now. I do want to say that today is going to be a very interesting day. I asked a question out there on X this morning. Is this baked in? Do you guys think this is baked in? I want to know. Please comment down below or into the live section here on the comments whether you think this is baked in or not, and whether we are going to have a pump or it's going to be a dump today. I think a lot of people are mixed on this. I should probably put out a poll on this, to be honest, on what we think today is going to happen. I think a lot of people are kind of mixed in emotions and on what is going to happen. I think we're actually going to be okay. I think this is baked in. I think we're going to continue to probably prosper this month based off of what everything's showing us from Bitcoin returns, all that kind of stuff. And so let's jump into it here because, like I said, we can look at the charts. The charts tell us everything. And to start it off right here, you can see that we are back up to 2.78 trillion in terms of a global market cap. On the cryptocurrency side, we're up almost 1% today, which is not too bad, not too bad. Bitcoin sitting here 86,802. This did hit 87,000, which was nice to see. So looking good over the last hour. Ethereum trying to bounce back here. It's still hovering around that 1900 mark. Good thing for XRP. XRP is sitting around that 225 to 220 mark, which I continually talk about. We've been in that range of 225 to 220 for quite some time. To me, this is personally, I've told you guys 100 times, it's probably my buy zone of where it's going to be. A lot of people think that we're going to dip down into like the 150, 160 for XRP. And if that happens, it happens, right? I think we're going to always bounce back. We're always going to have some positivity out there. It might not be today, but here in the coming months, if it's not into Q3, I think we're going to have some good things in the market. So I just say hold on strong and keep accumulating as much as possible. This is a really, really good accumulation period for those that missed out. Anyone new to crypto, welcome to an accumulation period. Welcome to accumulating crypto. This is exactly what you do in a bear market, is exactly what we're doing here in this market, is accumulating as much of this crypto as we possibly can. So when it actually rises in price, we're sitting here looking pretty. That's really what it comes down to. And so everyone that was complaining that this was too high, we're hoping it was going to go too low, just realize this is an accumulation period that we're in right now. That's really what it is. It's kind of a phase that we're going through right now in the markets. We're accumulating is the best thing possible. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I'm doing, and I'll continue to do. So XRP is sitting in that time in that frame from $2 to 225, which is where I said, I continue to purchase. We have H bar. H bar is actually starting to make a little bit of a comeback today, up 2.37%. This is obviously still down. It's actually below my buy zone, right? I thought the bottom of my buy zone would be around 19. This is actually at 17. So I actually purchased more of this at the 16.9 marker. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I actually put $20,000 into Hedera at that 16.9 marker. So yeah, kind of making a big move on Hedera here. People think that Hedera could go down to the 11-12 marker. Again, I think this is an accumulation phase. I'm going to try to accumulate as much as possible for this next run. So again, that's my personal opinion. And then XLM's obviously doing decent. It's still hovering around the 27-cent mark, but still up 1% on the day. So before we jump into more, remember, if you're walking, go through the woods and the bear trap snaps your leg, it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. Luis, what's up, man? I just accumulated an extra 2K of XRP. Nice, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. It's an accumulation period. I'm glad I did DCA. I'm waiting for a pullback to scoop up some more. Some people are obviously waiting for that pullback. Yeah. If it pulls back, we buy some more. If not, we look for profit. Yeah, we fix it to have a sell today. You think a sell today? I'm gonna actually put out a poll today. While we're on this topic here, I think I'm gonna do a poll just for fun. Just because I think I want to hear what majority of people here. Will today, let's see. What will happen today on Liberation Day? We're gonna put out a poll on this. I'm gonna say pump or dump. Put the question: pump or dump. There we go. So again, Liberation Day, I guess, officially starts when he makes the announcement. I guess that's how it goes. I don't know exactly, but that's obviously been the talk of the town here. Liberation Day. Obviously, Trump tariffs are live, but you can see the Dow's up 60 points. You can see the S&P 500 is up 12, and Nasdaq's up 73. So things aren't looking too bad. Even the VIX is looking halfway decent right now, so that's not too bad. And on top of that, let's go back over here. These do come out here, final decision on reciprocal duties. So they haven't even fully made a decision yet on what's going to happen here, but this will come out right here. Trump is expected to detail the sweeping new levies on good imported into the United States at the Rose Garden event at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not going to be live streaming it, but I'll definitely be on my phone waiting to sort of see what happens here. It says Trump has hyped the start of his reciprocal tariffs as America's Liberation Day, as his administration argues that its unprecedented embrace of the protectionism will reshape the global trade landscape to benefit the United States of America. So some people are for this. Obviously, some people are not for this. Some people obviously are for making America great. Some people are not really for that movement. They're for other things. And so, again, nothing we can do personally about it. We could all sit here and voice our concerns, voice our opinions. But in all reality, we kind of just have to live with what's going to be put out there and sort of just try to position yourself the best you can in this market, knowing that you really have no control over what Trump or his administration is going to do anyways. So just try to find ways so you can make money in these markets. And like I said, the ways I find best for myself to make money in this market is just to accumulate in the phases where we are allowed to accumulate. And, don't let the manipulations shake you out of your position, because that's exactly what happens. They manipulate the markets. They get you down on your bags. They get you the human psyche then tells you hey, I need to get out of this position. You sell that position, and that's when the market bounces back. That's typically what happens here. We've all been there before. At least I've been there before, and I wouldn't do it to myself again. I'll tell you that. I just accumulated an extra. I just read that, so let me catch up here. Great name for a song. Yeah, no, the song was great yesterday. Don't remind me, Austin. Just here for the clickbait title. Hell yeah, Lionheart. All about the clickbait, dude. Okay, so we got some pumps. We got some dumps. All right. I'm Canadian, and I don't understand that America's economy has benefited the rest of the world, and I do think it's fair that they should protect themselves against that. All right, John, that's cool, man. I mean, to each our own on this, right? I mean, the protectionism or the protectionism and trying to do all that kind of stuff. Some people agree with, some people don't. Like I said, you got to decide what's best for yourself too. So, nothing we can do about it. That's how I look at it. I chalk it up. There's nothing we can do about it. I like to see the research behind Trump's plans. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that. I don't think we're going to see that. Work hard, play hard. Yeah, work hard, play hard. It runs through that Nike commercial. Deja vu all over again. This will pump right before Trump speaks. And then regardless of the news, it'll start dumping, never fails. Very well could, right? It's the whole buy the rumor, sell the news event. So we can see all this stuff is coming here. It says major stock index already rattled by the tariff fears. The reciprocal tariff plans are still largely unknown. And it says right here that Trump's previously announced tariffs are specific countries such as China, Canada, Mexico. Mexico did come back today and actually say that they were not going to do any reciprocal imports to the United States of America. So basically what that's saying is that they want to do a 0-0, right? So whatever's imported into America is at a 0, and whatever America buys is at a 0. That's the whole point of this. As I told you guys before, when it comes to, I don't know if you guys saw the episode on CNBC here, it was on, maybe it was CNBC. No, it was on CNN. Mr. Wonderful went on CNN. And if you guys don't know, he was basically talking about the whole tariff thing. And the whole goal of the tariffs is to make it 0 across the board. That's the whole goal. The whole goal is to say, hey, if you're charging us 200%, they just announced that Japan was charging a 700% tariff on rice. So America is buying rice over in Japan, and we're paying a 700% tariff on the rice. So, okay, well, if you're going to buy goods over here, we're going to charge you a 700% tariff. And the whole goal is to make it to where we're not getting tariffed on any rice, and Japan's not getting tariffed on any goods coming from America. That's the whole goal of this, I think. But we'll see how it plays out. I don't know how it's going to play out. It's the first time I've actually been old enough to understand. We never had really a trade war like this. That in my generation, I don't think we've had a trade war. You got to think Clinton came in and made the North America free trade, and it's kind of crazy because we didn't really have a whole lot of these trade wars coming up here throughout my lifetime. So this is probably the first trade war that I've been a part of in my 38 years of life. So I can't go back and actually say how this is going to play out. I don't think a lot of us know how this is going to play out. I think we can speculate, but I don't think none of us really know for sure how it's going to play out. So it'll be very interesting these next weeks. But like I said, we'll see what the final plans happen today. I don't know if there's going to be a big announcement or how it's all going to work out. I really don't know. Anyone out there that says they probably know, the only people that probably know are Trump's inner circle and Trump himself. So all I care about is accumulating as much as possible in areas that I can accumulate. The last 2 days have been really strong for XRP. We came back from $2 all the way back up to $2.17. We actually came up at a 220 marker yesterday, but we're still sitting here, pretty where we're at right now. You can see right here that, again, I bought this at 16.9. I should have probably bought it at a better price, but I wasn't actually going to buy more HBAR, but I was like, you know what, dude, I think I'm going to buy some more. I bought some more, and here we are. So we'll see what happens with HBAR. I'm going to try to bring my cost average down for that. But excited for what Bitcoin's doing, excited for what Ethereum's doing too. Ethereum's actually having a pretty good bounce back as well. As you guys can see right here, where's it at? Ethereum has now surpassed Solana to reclaim the top spot in DEX trading. As you guys know, Solana was just killing it with the amount of trading that was out there. And it was really taking a hit with Ethereum. But now Ethereum has jumped up almost 10 billion more in terms of trading volume. So that's actually kind of good to sort of see. If you want to go look at it, you go to the DeFi Llama over here and actually take a look at in comparison to these things right here. But this is really, really good. First time Ethereum's actually surpassed Solana in trading volume since September of 2024, which is kind of wild when you think about that. Tariffs, in my opinion, should only be used to protect certain industries. Yeah, I mean, it should. I would agree that, tariffs should be used in a certain degree, but I think, again, it's all my own thoughts, but I do think that that's the whole goal of this, is to just make it to where people aren't tariffing each other, right? If you're going to charge us, we're going to charge you, regardless of what it is. And so some people agree with that, some people don't. Some people think it's we shouldn't do it that way. But Vicus coming in hot with another 50 gifted memberships. Dude, thank you so much, Vicus. Yesterday you gifted, and today you're gifted as well. If Vicus gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And again, always holding it down for me, gifting out these memberships, and I couldn't be more appreciative of that. So thank you so much, Vicus. Hope you're feeling better. You said you're under the weather, so I do hope you're feeling better. And again, thank you so much for the 50 memberships here. If Vicus gifted you a membership, please say thank you to him, and welcome to the A team. Damn, my average on 8ball is 26. Wow, dude. Welcome to the A team members. Yeah, what's up, Deb? Vicus, what a legend. He is a legend, dude. Oh, it's chemistry 101, dude. Welcome. Yeah, thank you so much for posting that, fan. Yeah, that's great. So that's really good news from the Ethereum standpoint. Again, this is really, really cool right here. So we're talking about, obviously, Bitcoin being the granddaddy of them all. We should look at what is going on here. And this is actually really good news right here. I don't know if you guys You can see this on CoinGlass right here if you wanted to, or Glassnode is where it's at. You can actually go look at this, and this is the realized capital rotation. So what they're saying here in this is that the black line is the price of Bitcoin. But the green right here is people that have actually been holding Bitcoin for anywhere from 3 years to 5 years. And then the blue down here is anyone holding from 5 to 7 years. And then there's a little green down here that you can see. Let me get Vicus's donation out of the way here. You can see there's a little bit of green down here, are people holding it from 7 years to 10 years. And what's crazy about this, and then there's actually, and if you zoom in just a little bit more, I could probably zoom in some here, but there's a little line down here of anyone holding it for 10 plus years. But what's nuts about this right here is how many people are actually, this is the most Bitcoin's ever just been accumulated and still holding, even at all-time highs, right? So all-time high was here at $109,000 was where it's at. And look at how many people are actually holding this at the price of which they bought it at. So really what this comes down to here is that although the cycle top can't be in, there's no way the cycle top is in with this amount of long-term holders. So you have these long-term holders who are refusing to sell their bags. And on top of that, even with the profit margins the way they are, they're still holding this. Even through the 109 price that it went to, they still are holding this. So despite all the major profits of what they got, they're still holding it on and followed this all the way back down to 87,000 where it's at today. So this is telling you like how strong the market is right here. People believe that we're still going to be going up in price in terms of just in terms of where the price is at today. They think that we're going to go up even more. So just when people start to put some fear in the markets there and tell you that we're going to, go back to these levels that we've never seen before, we're going to go, Bitcoin's going to go to zero and all that kind of crazy stuff, just realize that there's a lot of people out here that are holding significant portions of this, and they haven't just been holding for months. They've been holding for years. We're talking anywhere from 7 to 10 years and 10 years plus. So that's pretty badass when you start to really think about where crypto's at right now. And this helps give you a good idea of like where we're at right now. And so this isn't just for Bitcoin. We're talking top cryptos is also in the same boat right here. So kind of cool to see when you see that kind of stuff. Check the Tariff Act in 1930, but tariffs started before 1920. Yeah, I'm with you, Cool Cat. Like I know the tariffs have been out there. People are for them. I said I've never lived through something like this, so I can't really. I have no experience to speak on how this is going to play out. I mean, some people probably have an idea, might have an idea. I don't know. But best news of the day right here, though, I want to put this out here, is right here. Stablecoins should be trusted, compliance first, and built for rural world finance. RLUSD is setting the standard. Now live in Ripple payment, RLUSD empowers enterprise payments, asset tokenization, and DeFi. So right here, nearing a 250 million market cap, 10 billion plus in trading volume, and now it's available on Kraken. It's available on all these things. But the great thing about this is its integration for the payment system right here. So as you guys know, Ripple's enterprise, payment enterprise, what they got going on here is now integrating RLUSD into this whole thing right here. So we've known that this was going to happen. We knew that this was the plan behind it, but it was just a matter of when were they going to do this. And it says right here that since launching in December of 2024, RLUSD has experienced a strong global adoption, nearing 250 million in market cap and 10 billion in trading since its launch, which is pretty damn good if you think about that, right? I mean, we've been covering this for quite a while right here. Obviously, Ripple is continuing to work with top tier partners. One crazy thing about this too, when it comes to stablecoins, I mean, look at Circle. Circle just announced that they're going to be launching an IPO. Circle, being the USDT or USDC, is one of the larger, it's one of the largest stablecoins out there. In Circle, that they are now launching an IPO because of the amount of money that goes into these stablecoins. And so you got to realize stablecoins are going to continue to rule this space. And unfortunately for USDC, unfortunately for USDT, they aren't fully regulated. They don't have any third party that's out there telling us what they have. They can mint in as much as they want, whenever they want, all that good stuff. But really what it comes down to is having something that is really around, making it compliance first, making it trusted and things like that. And so it's nice to know that's what Ripple or RLUSD is backed by. But it said right here, the RLUSD is ideal for a number of financial use cases, allowing enterprises to facilitate instant settlement of cross-border payments, access liquidity, seamlessly integrate with the DeFi protocols, bridge between traditional fiat currency and the crypto ecosystem. So that's probably one of the biggest things here is allowing people to put fiat, whether that's pounds, euros, won, whatever you want, US dollar, and be able to trade that across cross-border payments with RLUSD. And again, to use RLUSD and to send it across the Ripple net, you're going to have to obviously use XRP. So again, I think this is actually really, really good, and I'm excited for what's going to happen here in the coming months with RLUSD. I think this sets up Ripple to be a really good IPO coming out. We've said this before on the channel, and I'll say it again. Ripple will definitely probably be launching an IPO sometime this year. The odds with Polymarket are going up even more. I think that there's like an 88% chance now that Ripple will launch an IPO here in 2025, which would be awesome. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. F Joe, are you being serious right now, or are you messing with me? Are you really going to be a dad? Yeah, congrats. I don't know if you're effing with me or not, dude, but that's awesome if you really are. Future looks bright. Thanks so much for gifting 20 memberships to the A team. If Future looks bright gifted you a membership, please say thank you. And those 20 new members, welcome to the A team. Hey, I couldn't be more appreciative of adding more members to the A team here. And anyone that wants to jump into our Discord over there, feel free to do so. The A team Discord is live. Everyone can jump in there and talk about whatever they want to talk about for the most part when it comes to crypto. So, yeah, the real world asset's big, man. You know, there's a lot of real world assets that people are fighting over. So, yeah, I think F Joe was joking, man. There's no way, bro. Crazy, bro. Definitely hit that like button. Appreciate that, Victor. Can't even pass the 220 on the way down. BTC was 87, 88K, and XRP was around 240. BTC at 87. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. You know, there's still a lot. I think there's still a lot of things going on, positivity wise with XRP. You know, I think there's a lot. We said this yesterday, and I'll keep saying it, is that there is fatigue in the market. There's buyer fatigue in this market right now, just because the market's been so volatile over the last couple months that people have there is fatigue in the markets without question. You know, it says right here, there is a distinct possibility that XRP below $2 could happen. It could become a reality because of this whole tariff thing. It says at press time, XRP was changing hands at 212. 14% drop on the weekly chart has brought year-to-date gains down to 1.91%. So it's basically saying, here's where it was, here's what it's going to do. You know, in all reality, man, I'm not even sweating this. You know, the token has lost roughly $26 billion in market capitalization since the conclusion of the SEC case. It says the $2 mark represents a crucial and psychological import support level. Ahead of the tariff announcement, crypto traders seem to have turned bearish on XRP. The possibility of XRP's price falling below 2 is becoming more plausible, especially if investors continue to offload risk assets. And so they're basically saying that actually more shorts have come in for XRP today, and 51.62% of newly open positions being shorted sells. So obviously there's more shorts than there are longs on XRP, as you can see right here. The ratio, the short to long ratio, there's more shorts than longs on XRP today because everyone's anticipating that the market's going to obviously dump. And we can go back and look at what we have on our polls here. I haven't looked at the polls yet, but we have 57% think that we're going to pump today, and 43% think that we're going to dump. That's over 426 votes right now. So if you haven't taken a vote, definitely vote on that. But that's actually a pretty good. I mean, damn, dude, 56% of people in this chat right now think that. Damn, that's pretty crazy. 56 think it's going to pump, and 44% think it's going to dump. It's a pretty split for the most part. I mean, yeah, more leaning towards the pump, but yeah, there's still a lot of people thinking it's going to dump. So, looking at this, you know, we haven't had. It's been since 2018. I put this out yesterday. 2018 was the last time that we had this bad of a Q1, and usually following whenever we have a bad Q1, you know, outside of 2022, we seem to have a decent Q2. 2022 obviously being the worst year of that, but it'll be very interesting to sort of see what happens here in Q2. I hope that we have only 2 years here where it's looked really bad. You know, 2 years here where it's looked bad in Q2. Q2 seems to be a pretty decent year, and considering this is the bull year, we'd seem that we'd have a better result here in Q2 going into Q3. And again, it doesn't have to be the significant like 102% gain or 159% gain, but just anything in the green would be nice to end the year. But here we have a whole month ahead of us. So I can't find any of you anymore. Evan, you got to go. If you got kicked out of the Discord because like the membership expired, you got to go back in and accept the rules again. So just make sure you accept the rules again. You'll be able to jump back in. He's going to be a dad and uncle on the same day. Oh my God, dude. You guys are crazy, dude. What happened? Won't happen. Relax. Oh, the pump and dump. 9 a.m. crew. What's up, Adam? Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Shorts are for those that want to get wrecked. Yeah, I mean, right now the shorts, some of the shorts are actually getting kind of wrecked right now. Looking at the chart, I mean, obviously we're in the green right now. We can. I pulled up the ratios. I wanted to pull up the liquidation ratios. Let's look at the liquidation map here. You can see. I mean, there's definitely. No, there's some pretty good There's some pretty good longs right now. With this, to be honest with you, there's a pretty decent amount of longs in. So yeah, I don't know, man. Look at that, dude. That's pretty. That's still a lot of shorts coming in too. Damn. It'll be interesting to sort of see who gets wrecked today. I'm kind of on the fence here. We need a new change, and this is it. Probably true. We need change for sure. I think change could be hard to swallow sometimes, right? A lot of people don't like change. Most people hate change. Hmm. What's up, Chameleon? Good to see you, bud. I think it's going to dump, but I'm long. Now that's a good strategy. Anyone who has novice experience investing know this tanks during the speech. Yeah, it very well could, man. I mean, we have, when markets are going to close. One thing I want to point out here too. Is Tesla, right? So Tesla has gone up in price, right? We talked about that on the channel here. Let's see here. Let's go down to my Tesla here. We bought Tesla at 225. It's at 281 right now. This thing has sparked back massively today. This is up at and it's climbing right now. I honestly, anyone that was shorting Tesla, you're gonna get wrecked, bro. You're gonna get wrecked. I'm already up, yeah, almost 25% on my investment already. In literally, let's see, what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks, about 25%, dude, up like almost 5K on an investment. I mean, dude, in 2 weeks, that's filthy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's such a good return. And again, you might not really care for what Tesla does, but I mean, we're here to make money, dude. And this is a perfect buying opportunity for Tesla. I mean, shit, even now, still a good opportunity, I think. It'd be refreshing to get a pump, man. Yeah, it would be refreshing to get a pump. I would agree. Yeah, people need to have some returns. Exchanges are manipulating like always. Yeah, they have a lot of money to do so. It seems to do the opposite of what we think. Yeah, if a lot of people think that it's dumping, it's probably going to pump, right? You always see those memes where it's like, when I sell, the market does this. When I hold, the market does this. And when I buy, the market does this. Like, that's kind of what it is. What's up, Moist Mike? I miss you too, bud. It will come out in the end. Yeah. Change can't change. People don't like change, man. I hate being self-employed. Oh man, did you really? I can't tell if FJO's messing with me or being real. It is a good thing to read. Trump will say many tariffs. Joey, what's up, bud? Dude, thanks so much for being here for 2 months, man. Wow, 2 months with you is already. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thanks so much for being here for 2 months, dude. That's phenomenal. A lot of you guys have joined me in the last couple months, and I couldn't be more appreciative of that, dude. When we feel pressure, that's when we know the change is here and the diamond hands or the diamonds are made. Yeah, Cyber Ginger, I'm with you. We're gonna hit 3 to 4 digits this year. You think 3 to 4 digits? You're talking what? When you say 3 to 4 digits, what are we talking about? Yeah, Tesla's fine, dude. Tesla's a good. I mean, dude, Tesla's at the best time, best levels we've seen in a long time. Say what you want about it, feel how you want about it, but we're here to make money. And Tesla's at a perfect buying opportunity. Look at that, dude. And if it never comes back down to 225, that'll be one of the best purchases at that time ever. Joey, thanks so much for gifting 20 memberships to the A team. If Joey gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Joey, dude. And again, I appreciate it so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Could be, yeah, you guys are fantastic. Always showing up and showing love. What Jim Cramer says, cause it will do the opposite. Yeah, he's basically saying it's going to tank the markets. So if you guys don't know, Jim Cramer came out and actually said that the tariffs are going to be horrendous for the economy and absolutely destroy our economy. So take that for what it is, right? If Jim Cramer is saying that, how do you think we should feel? Technically, we should probably do the opposite of Cramer. And I think the markets are actually reflecting that. Here we go with Bitcoin almost trying to reclaim that 87,000. There it is. Hit the 87,000 live on stream again. So over this next hour, we'll probably be fighting that 87,000 mark. You can see right here, 87,008. So hopefully we can continue to rise this up. It would be nice to see this continue to rally upward. It would be nice to get into the 90s today, which would be fantastic. I mean, that'd be really tough to get over. But I mean, a 90,000 for Bitcoin would be a huge thing. Ed D, dude, thanks so much for 10 gifted memberships. If Ed gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Ed. And those 10 new members, welcome to the A team. Again, couldn't be more appreciative of you guys with all the kindly donated memberships, dude. You guys are fantastic. Bobby T, member for 2 months, 2-month club. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Love the 2-month clubs. They got the you got the SHIB next. Is it the SHIB? I think it's the SHIB next to your name, right? Is it the SHIB? I think it's the SHIB. Or no, it's a Hedera. You got the Hedera next to your name. H bar next to your name. Hell yeah, bro. Showing some love. I'm officially out of debt and have some capital to share. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate that, man. You're awesome. Tesla will take off soon. Tesla's already taken off, man. Anyone that doubted Tesla, she's just the price. Again, you can doubt it from like an emotional standpoint, but like, or don't believe in like what Elon's doing. I get that, but not from the money, not knowing what they're going to do. 90K by the end of the stream. Better grab some DoorDash. I put in some shorts. Enjoy your bags. Grow to, oh, you put shorts in today? Damn, Chris. All right. Short in the market. I see. The opposite always happens to what Jim Cramer says, dude. 100%. He's always showing pie on his face, dude. Inverse Jim Cramer. Hell yeah. Yeah, he did come out and say that it was going to be. There's a tweet out there that said that it was going to be horrendous for the economy, and that it was going to tank the markets. What time is Trump's tariff talk? It's going to be at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So roughly here in about 4 hours. So we have some time, dude. Right when the market closes, he's going to do it, so people can't manipulate the market. Kind of genius if you think about it. Kind of genius. You can't manipulate the market, but I mean, the cryptocurrency market could definitely be manipulated. So you got to think about that. You know what I mean? You got to think about that. We should be growing a majority of your own food. It's nonsense that we rely on other countries. Oh, dude, you're right, Observer. I mean, we grow a garden every year. Fan and I we actually grow a pretty decent sized vegetable garden every year. And then my stepfather, he grows a really big one out of his property. And so he's always bringing over cucumbers and carrots. And, so we do a lot of things. I mean, we still have to obviously go to the grocery store. We're not like fully relying on the land, but I mean, do a pretty good job during the growing season. So I would agree with you, man. I think we should be growing our own stuff. I think we should be, helping farmers try to grow more produce here in America. I could agree with you more, dude. So I'm with you on that, 100%, dude. But I do think that people should also, if they have the opportunity, you should try to grow your own stuff too. It's actually pretty cool to be able to grow your own food and eat your own food, like at your own house. Like you don't have to be a green thumb, dude. Just go to the store and just try to manage a tomato plant or something like that. It actually is beneficial, dude. Some people doing big donos. Nice guy. I know, dude. I couldn't be more appreciative of the A team here. Vicus coming in hot again, dude. Thank you so much again for the 50 memberships again. If Vicus gifted you a membership, please say thank you to Vicus. And welcome to the A team, those new 50 members. And if you already have been a member, welcome back. But yeah, Vicus always showing love, man. And all you guys are always showing love. I can miss a week of not streaming, and you guys still show up and show out and show love to the A team. And I couldn't be more appreciative of it all. Always trying to help them out. So thank you guys. Thank you. A team Gorillas. Yeah. Austin, have you looked at any of the Trump stable coins? I did not. I haven't really looked into it, dude. The stable coin thing is like a CD. I told you guys, dude, the stable coin thing is like a CDC. We talked about CBDCs and how like we want to eradicate CBDCs, but then like now all these stable coins launching, it kind of makes me feel like that's kind of what's taken over the CBDCs, like without saying it. And that sounds crazy. Like I'm not a big fan of stable coins. I'm gonna be honest. I told you guys my experience with Tether and my experience with USDC, and I'm just not a fan of it, dude. I'm not a fan of stable coins, dude. I don't think you should be charged to put something into stable coins. They charge you massive amounts of fees. If you just go take $1,000, try to put in the USDT and tell me how much you actually have on the other side. You don't. They take so many fees, and it's like, dude, you're trying to protect an investment, and then they just rob you of your investment. I can't stand that shit, dude. That's kind of what bugs me about the whole USDC, about the whole stablecoin stuff. So, again, that's cool that RLUSD has that. Again, I hope that they don't charge large fees. I haven't actually moved my money into RLUSD or anything like that. But if they actually keep low fees, like we're talking cents on the dollar, I'm cool with it. But like when it comes to Tether, when it comes to USDC, they charge significant amount, and I'm not on board with that kind of stuff. So. What do you think we should have a dump? But everyone realizes the news has manipulated the markets, and with the fake news, hey, I'll take a massive. Dude, like I said, Chadzilla, man, I'm not even sweating what's going on in the. Again, this is an accumulation. I told you guys, when in doubt, zoom out on this, dude. This is what you call an accumulation zone, dude. I mean, this is an accumulation phase. We go through them. We go through them in the bear markets. We go through them in the bull markets. You know what I mean? We can go back and look at all the history of way before the pump here of accumulation zones for XRP, right? There's always been accumulation zones. Let's go to the weekly chart because we'll have a better pullback on the weekly here. It gives us a better idea of like what to look at. But I mean, even in these zones, we have these weeks and months where we can accumulate, and again, accumulate, it pumps, accumulate, it pumps. Like, so you have areas where this accumulation phase happens. This is just a larger scale of accumulation. Bitcoin's in the same exact boat. This is an accumulation zone for Bitcoin, dude. Yeah, you might have bought it up here, but I mean, this is still an accumulation zone. You get these accumulation zones, here it is. We went for basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We went for 2 months. We went in an accumulation zone, ran. Then we went through a major accumulation zone through here, right? Which is the whole year we accumulated through here, ran. Now we are now in accumulation zone, right? We came down. Now we're in this nice little accumulation zone. So again, take it for what you want, but I call it an accumulation zone, and I'm going to try to accumulate as much crypto as I possibly can with the amount of capital I have to wait for the next run. This next run is going to happen. I mean, you don't see the let's look at the S&P 500, right? I've always said this. I mean, where does it show that the S&P 500 doesn't continue to rise? Bitcoin will continue to rise like the S&P 500. So it might have some dips, but we're going to have some rallies back out of it, and it's going to look good. So I don't know. I'm not sweating it, dude. I really am not. I'm just going to try to accumulate. Yeah, I might wake up and be in the red from what I was. I'm in the green overall. Like, because again, our margins are up so much from November 5th still. People forget that like November 5th happened and we were all accumulating way before November 5th for years. And then boom, we had this massive rocket of a ship take off from November 5th all the way to January 20th. And we hit all-time highs with Bitcoin. We hit highs with a lot of other cryptos in a cycle. A lot of us are up 2, 3, 4, 500% on our investments still. So yes, it sucks to wake up and see that we're in the red on like the month, or we're in the red on the week, or that we're in the red on the day. But like, I have to keep pinching myself and say, hey, dude, like when you look at your overall portfolio, it's like I'm not even sweating where we're at. So that's what I mean. It's kind of crazy when you say it like that, but that's kind of where it's at. Hogzilla, what's up, buddy? Good to see Hogzilla in the house here. Growing your own food, best advice tonight. Self-sufficiency. Yeah, dude. Definitely go to the store and buy it on. You know what I mean? Wow, this has to be the most positive stream I've ever seen. Authentic. Thanks so much for being here, man. Appreciate the kind words. I don't know how. I tried to figure it out. Try to figure out what growing your own vegetables. I just need XRP to make a slow and steady upward movement. Then that's kind of what we want, right? Slow and steady will win the race every time, and that's what we see. I mean, XRP is the most healthiest chart in all of crypto right now. I've said this over and over and over again, and I'll probably say it till the wheels fall off. But I mean, like, look how good that is. This is like a perfect range of 225 to 220 right now. It's like a perfect buy zone for this, right? We go back and look at where the fib chart is on this, dude. It hit the golden pocket multiple times, and we're still up. Anytime that we do that, we actually have a nice little rally. So this is on the weekly, 2 weeks of running, right? Massive red in 1 week, 2 weeks of running red. Now we hopefully have some green for the next couple weeks, or for the next week or two. So stablecoins and CBDCs, yeah, stablecoins are the new NFTs. Let's see how many are left after 2 years. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I said, I think that when it comes to NFTs, I've always said this before, I'm not a fan of the NFT. Like, I understand what NFTs are for, but they only make sense to me when it comes to tokenizing real world assets. I've always said that. Use an NFT to tokenize a real world asset. Again, whether that's through concert tickets, whether that's through your license, your house, any of that kind of stuff, you can use an NFT to tokenize that. And I think that that's kind of where we're going. And obviously, you guys saw Kid Rock in the Oval Office with Donald Trump. trying to work out ways to keep fraud from happening when it comes to concert sales, scalping of tickets, and that kind of stuff. And I think that there's going to be a way to create NFTs to where we already pretty much use the NFT to some degree. When we go to Ticketmaster, they give us a digital form of a ticket, right? And then you can actually scan that digital form of a ticket. You could actually tokenize that to some degree if you have the technology to tokenize those things, and or if the system moves to being tokenized and it's on a blockchain, like that's where it's at. Do you know Pump It Up already? You talking about the song? If you're holding, you are already wealthy. Time is key. Yeah, it's always about timing, dude. Time in the market will always beat timing the market. So just realize that time in the market will always beat timing the market. So, holding and going through these times, just your time in the market will outpace any time of trying to time the market. So if you're trying to time the market, you'll fail more times than just trying to be having time in the market itself. So the more time you spend in the market, the more you just work on accumulating, the more you work on trying to DCA into positions that you're in, less on trying to turn $100 into $1,000 and getting liquidated over margin trades. You'll be in a lot better situation. With RLUSD was minted on our there's a lot more RLUSD coming out. Awesome Austin, here in Austria, we have to use stablecoins. If you sell crypto, your gains are taxed at 27.5. If you swap it to stablecoin, wow, I did not know that, Chris. That's crazy. That's actually good. I mean, that's good to hear. I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool, actually. Hey, I'm on board with that. I don't think that you should be taxed when you swap something from another crypto asset to a stablecoin. That's actually the way it should be. I would like that here in the United States, to where if we moved to, I would probably move to more stablecoins if that were the case. I probably would do that 100%. But that's cool. I did not know that. If this dumps, which it will, what is your opinion on how far it will go down? How far it will go? I think we've already baked it in, bro. I think we've already baked it in, dude. I don't know, man. That's my personal opinion. I guess if it tanks down, I don't think that we're going to see. I don't think we're going to see new lows. I don't think we're going to see this 173. I mean, shit, we might, but I just think that's robust. That's a robust dip. Only paid $1 and uphold to buy 500 of RLUSD. Just sat patiently waiting for an almighty banana candle. I would have loved to bid at the negotiation when you sold your company. This is an accumulation phase. Do you think we see $1.99? I mean, $2 is kind of like where it hits and bounces back pretty nicely. I mean, over literally November, December, January, February, March, April, we're all going on 6 months where every time this hits $2, it bounces back pretty significantly. You can see here on the chart. This is the weekly chart. Right, $2, right here, $2, we bounce back. $2 bounce back. $2 bounce back. $2, we bounce back. This actually was $2, and then we bounced back, and then we came back down hot. $2, bounce back. $2, now we're bouncing back. So we'll see. We'll see if it actually keeps the trend going. I don't know. My H bar has gone from 29 cents to 20 in the last month. Oh yeah, DCAing. Yeah, you've been DCAing your way in 20 cents, dude. You're almost even. You're almost broken even, right? You know what I mean? Like that's impressive to see that, right? Over 29-cent moving average down to 20-cent average is pretty phenomenal, dude. So yeah, you've been able to work your way into position. You've accumulated a lot more. And when this thing actually bounces back to 29, you're going to be looking back going, shit, that's the best thing I could have done. You know what I mean? That puts you, if you put it at an average of 20 cents, right? You get up to your average 20 cents. It goes back up to 29 cents. Dude, that's a 50%, almost a 45% gain, dude. So if you're sitting on 10K, that's $4,500 that you're just chilling, right? I mean, again, I'm using big numbers, easy math, but yeah, $4,500, dude, that you made just by DCAing your way into a position. That's filthy, bro. Yes, Cool Cat, it is considered a vegetable. Even if you bought at $3 every time it dumps, you will buy it low because, yeah, you definitely want to bring your average down as much as you possibly can. See, I'm more, my strategy is if I buy a position, I want to accumulate that position, add to that position if I'm not day trading that position, And HBAR was one of those where I made a determination that I was going to just work my way, accumulate as much HBAR as possible. That was kind of where I was at. So far, I've accumulated a shit ton of a lot more than I actually anticipated of HBAR. Where's my phone? Yeah, just in this cycle alone, guys, I'll be honest with you guys about where I'm at with HBAR. Just in this cycle alone, dude. So not including what's in my ledger, not including anything else, just in my swing trades, in my trade of accumulating over the last couple months of HBAR, I've accumulated 357,271 HBAR just in this cycle. And I'll continue to buy that until this thing rallies back up, right? So not including what I have in my ledger or anything like that. That's just what I have in accumulation of this period right now. So I'll just continue to accumulate it. So, and the same with, and I've already accumulated more XRP as well. Not as much XRP as I have HBAR. So, and same with XLM. I haven't accumulated as much XLM in this cycle as I have HBAR. HBAR's I've kind of gone in pretty hard on HBAR. I'll agree. I'll admit that. Janos, thanks so much for becoming a member of the A team. You're officially now a member of the channel. Thank you so much. Welcome back as a member of the channel. So thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that a ton. I tried to join Discord. All I got was 26 more following. Awesome. That's so crazy how many followers I just... I'm sorry, dude, if you go there and... oh, thanks, Booze. I'm sorry if you go over there and all these people start following you guys. Hey, Austin, will you be live? I probably won't be live for the Trump thing, so... Oh, thank you so much. You might have to move that. You might have to move that jacket to close that. There you go. Van's coming down hot with the immunity shot. As you guys know, I'm sponsored by Suja Immunity. They've taken a full sponsorship of the channel. So thank you guys so much for that. Just kidding. Just kidding. I wish I could grow XRP in my garden. Hey, Austin. Yeah, I will not be going live. I bought 60K XRP coins at 60 cents and 100. I'm waiting for a good pump. Yeah, hell yeah, Kotek. That's the way to do it, dude. You think HBAR can hit $1 easily this cycle? I do. I think a $2 blazing nip. My hope is $2. I think that puts it at a pretty good price of where it's at right now. I think that's actually really doable during this time. So, yeah, I'm going to look back and just be happy. No joke, Austin, that daily friend request from your clones is getting bananas. Dude, I can't fight it. Everyone's like, dude, why are all these, even in my YouTube videos, I'll post this YouTube video, come back like in a couple hours and you'll see all the bots in my YouTube videos. And I've tried to delete them. I've tried to like ban them. I've tried to block them from the channel. And dude, they just come back more and more. It's literally impossible, dude. I'll spend all day. I'd have to hire someone daily to go and like literally fight the bots. And it just got too much, dude. It just got too much. I was like, you know what? There's nothing I can do, man. Nothing I can do that like, so I'm sorry. All I can do is just apologize. Your nose is growing. You think my nose sniff Austin works, but you think my nose is growing? You don't think you think I'm lying to you? Oh, you're talking about the shots or the HBAR purchases. Which one are we talking about? Fan is a Tesla bot. She's Optimus. We're talking about Optimus. Dude, those robots are the real deal, dude. Oh, Anthony Hawkins. Yeah, welcome again. Welcome back, man. Those Optimus robots are crazy, dude. Oh, the shot. Well, cheers. Everyone, go get your immunity shots in. This one's pineapple, turmeric, vitamin B, C, D, K, and probiotics. New look, same great taste. Suja. Cheers. Oof. It's good. Hey, Austin, you should be flattered that you have so many fake Austins. Dude, it's wild. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say except it's actually gotten, I just feel bad because some people, I hope that people don't fall for it. You know what I mean? Because I'll never DM you first, right? I'll never do any of that kind of stuff. But I mean, Glitch, dude, thank you for the membership. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. I'm glad you got the membership, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much for let's see where you've been. Oh, this will be your second time, dude. So that's awesome. You've been one person said that they've been here following me for 4 months now, 5 months now. Who was it? Someone said they've been following me for 5 months now, and every month they've been gifted a membership. That's pretty badass. Kudos to them. That's some good luck right there. Um, when you said how much you have of H bar, I got sick. I realized how far behind the 8 ball I am and will never catch up. No, you're not behind the 8 ball, dude. Barely afloat, dude. You're not behind the 8 ball, dude. Just keep pushing. Just do what you can. Only invest what you're willing to lose. Only invest. Just investing is like the first step that a lot of people won't do. So just knowing that you've already taken that step and that you're investing when you can, you're already ahead of the 8 ball, dude. You're way ahead of the marker. Way ahead, dude. You're in the 6-7%ers, man. Only 6 to 7% of all people in the globe are investing in crypto right now, and crypto is still one of the largest growing, most powerful assets out there right now. So I don't think you're behind the 8 ball at all, bro. Like I said, I've been accumulating for years, dude. I've been accumulating a lot for years. So you got to think when I say that. And again, I've been accumulating since I started accumulating H bar. When did I start accumulating H bar? January. So I'm January, February, March, April. I'm going on 4 months of accumulating H bar, right? So this wasn't like me just coming in like one fell swoop and buying this up, right? This is me, day trading. I was buying, selling, taking some profits and moving it over. So there's been a lot of money moving around on this. It took 4 months to get to this level of accumulation, right? For this thing, not including what's in my ledger. Like I said, I don't touch what's in my ledger, guys, and I won't ever share what's in my ledger. I'll only share with you guys what I have accumulated during this phase, just because again, you've been following me for some of you've been following me for a while, so. So yeah, there's that. Let's see here. If H bar hits $2, I promise, and the channel are getting a present. Let's pump, dude. If it hits $2, I'll be so excited. And one day it very well could. I have 1,200. I know Austin has 350 plus. Yeah, I've been pushing hard on it, dude. Dude, Crypto Keeper, thanks so much for the $20 super chat here. Good morning, A-Team. I started buying crypto middle this past January. I just hit my first goal of 10K XRP. I've been buying the dips, but how exactly does one DCA? I have alerts set where I want to buy, but is DCA buying different? No, so you just find zones that you want to accumulate at. So like I said, I try to I never want to buy on a green day. I never want to buy on these things. So I want to buy on the dip. So what happens is that if like today, for instance, people think that it's going to dump, right? So you could find zones in here. Let's go back to let's just go back to like the day chart here. You could find zones in here of where you think that these markers could be, right? We've already said that like there could be a retracement back to $2. So I've always said that, setting a buy order at $2 is not a bad deal. So for instance, when this thing comes back up here and let's just say that it hits let's say today it rallies. Today we have a nice little rally, it hits 225. And you're like, okay, cool. Well, where does it usually come back down to? Well, it usually comes back down to the 210 marker and or the $2 marker somewhere down the road. It might take a week, it might take 2 weeks, but always set your limits at a price, a bargain price. So like $2 is like my lowest price right now, knowing that if it hits $2, I'll have a pretty good DCA in on my XRP. We had someone on the channel here that it hit $2.02. They missed their order by what? Like 0.06% or something like that, or 0.01, like 1 cent they missed their order, right? And so DCA is just trying to get the best deal for your, best bang for your buck. But you could do it however you want. You could buy today. Say your average price of XRP is at $3, and you're like, you know what? I have the money today. I have an extra $1,000. I'm going to buy XRP today at $2.16, regardless of price. And that already brings your $3 down from. Well, I don't know how much you spent on your $3, but if it's $1,000 that you spent on your $3, and now you're spending $1,000 at $2.16, this is going to bring your average down to like what, 240, 250 maybe, give or take. Probably more than that. Probably 240. So you bring your cost average down pretty significant. My wife is so blind. I'm getting a robot for self-driving cars. We were talking about that, dude. It's funny, the DMs. How's your bag going? That's so funny, dude. I've been following you for years, and all I got are feet pics. Stupid. Big A killing me. I got 40K at 234 XRP, so a while to go before I'm in the green again. I don't think so, dude. You never know when this thing can rally back up. I mean, right here, this thing went all the way up almost 30 cents in one day, 30 cents right there. So I mean, it could definitely happen. Oh yeah, a lot of meme coins out there for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of meme coins out there. 90 plus payment markets, and yeah, I think XRP is going to do well. And I know F Joe actually holds a pretty good amount of XRP. He shared it with me. You can't DCA a long bag though, right? I don't DCA my long bag. Now, I mean, you could count it towards the H bar if I wanted to. I could say, oh well, I guess if I want to take like my what's in my ledger and mix it with what I have now, you could probably say that all. You could accumulate that all. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, I don't mess with them. I put my money in there. I mean, through the bear market, I was buying. It kind of felt like DCAing, right? It was at like 4 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent, 30 cents, 50 cents, 40 cents. I was kind of like working my way in there. But I mean, yeah, it's no matter how you look at it, all averages out. XRP, the crypto of tomorrow, maybe. I will explain. If you buy 20, 215, 250, 260, DCA will end up at 236. Yeah, but you DCA'd up. You DCA'd up. That's what happens. Is that you DCA up. Try not to DCA up. I try not to DCA up. Like I said, I try not to buy on green. I buy on red. So I DCA down, not up. That's one rule, dude. If you follow any rule, follow that rule. DCA down. Don't DCA up. People DCA up all the time. They see green, they start FOMOing, and they buy at higher prices. That's not DCAing, dude. That's not dollar cost averaging. That's just buying FOMO. Yeah, traffic sucks. Also told some and bought me a Denali. Damn, you bought a Denali? Nice, dude. I love Denalis are looking nice, bro. Thoughts on H bar, dude? I think expectations are. I think I have the same expectations. Obviously over the last hour, it's come down just slightly, but I mean, the hour chart's going to work its way, probably flatten out here. 4 hours working its way up here. 12-hour, obviously working its way up. The day chart's looking nice, right? Day chart just started to work its way up. Hopefully, we can break through and get back up to here. Because last time we got up here, we're back up here in the 19s. So hopefully we can have a nice little rally back up from this low that we're at right here. So we'll have to sort of see how it plays out. But yeah, everything's kind of just flat right now. Stock market, I mean, as long as Bitcoin stays at the 87,000, I'm pretty happy with that. If we stay at the 87, stay above 87,000 going into the 1 p.m. marker. The Dow, look at the Dow, dude. Dow's back up 278 points. That's pretty damn good right now. Nasdaq's up 183. Tesla's pumping right now. Let's go back and look at Tesla. Tesla's pumping right now, guys. 277. Yeah, Tesla's looking pretty damn good, right? Up to 285. That's something I would not want to be shorting right now. I'm gonna be honest. I would not want to short that right now. But hey, man, some people live on the edge, man. Let's see here. This month we'll get a run. I think so too. I think we're gonna have a good month. I feel it in my bones. We're gonna have a good month. Most of us been the sprouts and cabbage mixed with worms and slugs. Oh yeah, dude. We tried to avoid doing the cabbage and broccoli because of that. I'll be honest, man. Yeah, pumped because everyone's bearish on tariffs. 100%, dude. What is that one? Oh, Lou. I don't know what movie that is, dude. I hope Austin doesn't dig another hole by talking about fans driving. They get moons because all the wet toilet paper hands are RPM. Plus about a few cents, 10 to 20 cents difference, then making $1,000 buy orders is not worth the stress of potential missing a buy to go. Yeah, 100%. Hey, dude. Well said. GM is garbage right now, but that's not saying much, figuring every new car truck is garbage. I actually really like my Chevy 3500. I got a Chevy 3500 High Country. I actually really like it, dude. I think AMC is great, dude. AMC is the old Docs Dubs, GME, AMC. Those are the old school, like, took down some of the biggest players in the stock market. So I always got to show some love for AMC. Do I hold anymore? No, I used to hold AMC. I don't hold it anymore, but I still always show love. I'm a little old school. I have a graph notepad and have written down each crypto purchase. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, dude, crypto keeper. I mean, dude, do what's best for you, man. I agree. How is SUI higher than XRP and there's no manipulation, people say? Well, it's not necessarily higher than XRP. I mean, XRP is still the number 3 ranked crypto outside of Tether. I mean, you don't count, but I mean, Sui's a really good. I mean, dude, I like Sui, dude. Sui's going to be a very, very well. It's going to do very, very well. It's a good blockchain, I think. So, random question, Austin. Not sure if this is private, so don't tell the answer. But are you a full-time day trader or side hustler? I do this for fun. So like when I have the time to do it, I do it. When I have time, when I want to spend time with the kids and the family, I do that, right? So like my YouTube, crypto trading, all that kind of stuff. I follow it daily. I wake up, I have my routine of looking at, coming in, looking at the charts, all this kind of stuff. But like, I just do it for fun. It's like a hobby. And so I get that like some people get really upset at me when I don't stream. Some people get really upset at me when I don't like say exactly what to do. But like this is just a hobby for me. It's fun, right? And if I make it into a day, if I make it into a job, it will no longer become fun for me. And so I know that. I know that if I make it a job, it will no longer become fun for me because I did make it a job about 2 years ago. Probably right around 20. I took a year. I basically took a year off from YouTube and everything because I made it a job. I was here every day. I was doing all this kind of stuff. I was, working. I was doing, some people followed me for a long time, and then I just quit because I just got burned out, and it was no longer fun. And that's not why I created this in the first place. So it took me a year to like really like figure out what I wanted to do. And so when I came back, what was it, like 4 months ago, I just told myself I was not going to make it a job. So that's me being as honest with you as I possibly can and everyone viewing. Is that I never wanted to make this a job. I wanted to treat it that way. And so, yeah, I trade, I make it, as much as full-time as possible, but I mean, like I only will do it if I feel like I want to do it. And, if I don't feel like streaming or don't feel like, being there, doing stuff with the kids, and everything like that, that'll always be a priority. So, you know what I mean? I just never wanted to go back and do what I did a couple years ago where I just exhausted myself and made this a job. A lot of this is a job for people. There's a lot of YouTubers out there in crypto. This is their full-time gig and this is their full-time job. And I commend them for it because it's not easy. But I know I don't operate well if I do that. So that's just me being fully honest with you guys. Appreciate the input. There's already another squeeze for AMC and GME, but it's all speculative, of course. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Tesla's pumping because its board just asked Elon to step down. It's not going to happen, dude. Elon's not going to step down. There's no way. When's the next foodie video? See, some of you know, right? Some of you know. Austin, do you know if your truck was built in Fort Wayne? Pretty sure only my plant builds the high country. How do you actually check that, Giga? I don't know how you check that. Are you set up as an LLC for tax? Yes, I am. I am as an LLC. Yep. You just do you. That's the real reason you have so many subs. Everything else is just noise. I appreciate that, Daniel. Yeah, appreciate that. He didn't quit. He started doing stupid, dude. Doing YouTube and everything is a question I've wanted to ask. Yeah. Doing YouTube and everything is a question. Yeah. That's kind of what it is. YouTube doesn't pay enough or reliable to be only income. Well, it's a tough, like I said, it's tough, dude. You got to really put out the work, and to make it on YouTube. So what I realized is to make it on YouTube, to make it a full-time gig, I had to go out there and like shill meme coins and, do all this kind of stuff. And then it felt really dirty doing that because almost all meme coins rug. And so you're talking about it to your audience, and then you get connected with all these bad developers and the bad things happen. And that's kind of like originally how it was, right? And you still see a lot of people do that. A lot of people partner with projects and talk about them and get paid for it. And that's kind of what I was doing. And it was like, yeah, it was great. You're getting paid you get paid a pretty good amount of money to talk about a project, right? And then I realized like how much that actually hurts your community. And they basically, these developers and these projects take advantage of you as a content creator, which then only hurts your followers, right? It only hurts the people that are actually listening to you. And, the people that are listening to you are the ones actually getting hurt. They're getting rug pulled. They're getting their money taken. They're getting their money stolen, and then it causes a lot of toxicity. And then you have a lot of people coming at you. You have a lot of people trying to take you down. I got my channel taken away for almost almost a week and a half because people attacked the channel. So YouTube pulled it because they said I was, doing a bunch of stuff. It just gets really bad. And I didn't like that, dude. I didn't like any of that. And so, yeah, I don't talk about like Pure Wallet. I have Pure Wallet down below. And again, I'm not being paid by Pure Wallet. I like Pure Wallet because I worked on it myself. And there's a pre-sale for it. I want to share it with you guys because I do think that it's actually a legit project. It did go through its ups and downs early on with a shitty developer who's no longer a part of it. And, and they actually, I'm thankful that it's actually in the hands of the owner who created it in NS Labs. And they're the ones running with it right now because there's so many things that are coming. And I couldn't be happier for Pure Wallet, to be honest with you. So again, they're not paying me to do that. I'm doing it because I actually like the technology and I like what they're trying to do in this space. And I get that people think that I'm being paid and all this kind of shit, and they'll say whatever they want to say, and that's cool. Say whatever you want to say, but I'm only doing it because I like the project. I don't need to be paid to talk about something. Other people will be paid to talk about it. That's fine. Go be paid to talk about it, but I'm not being paid to talk about it. But I like the project. It's plain and simple. And some people can believe me. You can believe me or not. And I don't. I'm past it. I don't know if I really care at that point. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, Pure Wallet's actually doing really good. They're going to be coming out with a dark mode. You guys all requested dark mode for Pure Wallet. So Pure Wallet's coming out with a dark mode. I actually just got some updates yesterday for the Pure Wallet, and it looks freaking awesome, dude. I'm actually really, really excited for people to download the Pure Wallet and have the dark mode and have the offline wallet outside the cold storage so people will be able to send transactions offline and not have to pay for it, dude. It'll be a free of service, dude, which is that's exactly what it should be. So they'll be able to send transactions back and forth through the Pure Wallet. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I want to be paid to talk about it. I'll whisper it. Even if you get paid, your true people won't give a shit, but that's good to hear you don't sell out. I will admit, dude, when I first got into here, dude, when I first got into crypto, I didn't really know, right? When I first started talking about it back in 2021, talking about crypto on the channel, you sort of get into it and then you have all these people hitting you up. And you're like, wow, dude, there's a lot of money to be made in just talking about a project. And then you start to realize, like, after a couple of years of doing it, you're like, dude, like you're selling out your subscribers for it. You're just become a shiller. And again, you're shilling something that's not going to work out. And I just don't think that's the best thing to do. And it took me a while to realize that. It did. It took me a while to like really realize that that's what was happening. Call me naive, call me whatever, but it did take me a second to realize that what was happening. They're just using your subscribers, using you guys to pump their charts or pump their bags, and then a lot of you guys get hampered in the end. So have them do a transfer to Venmo, etc. on Pure Wallet. Yeah, that'd be cool. You should be able to see a Made in America sticker on the driver's side door. Otherwise, the VIN will start we'll start with 1 if it's made in the. Okay, I'll take a look at that. That's a good question. I tell you the truth, I could actually look on my phone right now. Here, I'll tell you right now. I have my VIN number on my phone through my little My Chevrolet. I think I do anyways. Let's see. Shit, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. My truck's called White Thunder, just to let you know. You had to give it a name when you signed into your thing. And that's the only thing that I could think of. Don't make fun of me. Maybe I don't. Maybe I can't see it. Maybe I thought I could see my VIN number in my maybe I can't see it. If XRP has an IPO, where's the best place to buy? It's probably going to be like, dude, the best place to buy IPOs was actually Robinhood. The only time I'm going to give a shout out to Robinhood is that they actually do a pretty good job with their IPO listings. So that would be it. Took me until Saitama to stop listening to shill tubers. Goblin fart, but I even had to work through that whole thing too, right? Yeah, so bro, for sure. The same developers, 1 rugs, they create 10 more and are passing it around the same. Yeah, I can't do it. on your insurance claims, Ripple will have an IPO. Yeah, Austin was watching on stream in 2021, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Instantly hooked. Yeah, I was doing the whale watching, right? Wasn't that what it was? We were whale watching. I always said to follow the whales. One of my rules: follow the whales. And then, then we would just go whale watch. We go into people's wall, just go to a. What I was doing. This is funny. Dude, that's old school right there, bro. That's like, that's like what. That tell you the truth, that's actually what got me on the map a little bit was whale watching, dude. So what we would do is I would go and I would just pick out we'd pick out a any project, right? We could look at any project you want to look at. Like, let's look at I don't know, dude. What's a good project? Dude, I haven't even looked at any projects right now. Let's look at like Millennia, right? I mean, obviously, let's take a look at Trump. I mean, let's just look at Trump since we're here, right? So I'd go to view contract, and it would obviously pull up here and do all this kind of stuff. And then what you could do is you could go over here to holders, and then basically you could actually go in and see all the different wallets that are here attached to it. So a lot of these meme coins that get launched, these holders right here, are, and it tells you the exchanges, and then there's people that aren't exchanges, so like the actual physical holders. So like here's like a holder, he holds $8 million. So you would just click on him and you'd want to see where he was buying, like, okay, so which transactions he's buying. So then you'd go to transfers and you'd see like where his transfers were going and what he was buying. So like, where his purchases were happening. Like obviously he's buying Ponke. Like, I mean, that's freaking weird, dude. Like, why are you buying $6,000 in Ponke? You know what I mean? Another one right here for $4,000 in FOMO. Like, it's just really weird to me though. These people do like he obviously bought Fartcoin, so you would go and go, okay, well, these whales are buying here, so obviously I'm gonna go buy these too, right? So that was kind of how it all started. Not saying that's the right way to do it, because it's not, but that's kind of what I was doing. This is more of a community chat than a YouTube channel. It's like a godless church. I mean, that has a Janos, I appreciate it. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, I do appreciate that. Oh, why is that the biggest game? Are they okay? Big A's talking to someone else. I've learned wisely though to continue watching. Oh, I appreciate that, Goblin Fart. Yeah, those are some crazy times. Saitama days were freaking nuts, bro. I went through his videos, nothing but stuff in his face with food. I love you guys, dude. What site is that to whale watch? Oh, that used to be my channel. I used to whale watch. That was like what I started doing on the channel was whale watching. That's what it was, dude. I stopped doing that obviously because again, it's a lot of work. Number one, to like go and watch follow wallets. It's really actually a lot of work. And then on top of that, like, you just get sucked into shit coins. You get sucked into like meme coins and all these things that are high risk trades, and then you get rugged and you get pissed off. So, and a lot of these projects, what will happen is a lot of these projects will go to these whales and they will actually airdrop them tokens to make it seem like they got bought. And then that's how you get people to come into your project, to manipulate people to come into your project, is like Fartcoin or the devs of these shit coins will airdrop tokens, just like they airdrop like, Vitalik, and they'll airdrop CZ, and they'll airdrop all these Trump and all this kind of stuff, these known wallets. So people go, oh, look, Trump purchased, $1 million in whatever token, but they just airdrop them, shitty tokens. And so it just kind of it's very manipulative. So I didn't really continue doing that. I'm still good with my say. Oh, that's good, Victor. Yeah, some people got good profits. Yeah, dude. The good old days. That is the good old days. Well, watching food on IG, Luna, Shib. Yeah. Max working on the back end. Clear your cache. Make sure you clear your cache. Some people don't know what we're talking about. Some people are like, what the hell are they even talking about right now? Damn, I could do a nice little, yeah, I know. Shout it out. No, do not do a Saitama song, dude. No, we have enough of those. ATM, we have a positive pump day for once. I know, we're doing good, Adam. Good to see you, buddy. Want to see crypto pump and Liverpool's gold pump? Hell yeah. Yeah, we're starting to, we'll see what the day brings. I mean, we're going to have here in about 3 hours, we're going to really see what happens here. But as long, look at Bitcoin up to 87,242. So Bitcoin's still holding up strong right now. Some of the altcoins are obviously suffering a little bit. I mean, even Hedera's coming down slightly. Even XRP is not doing a whole lot, but Bitcoin's obviously rallying pretty nicely right now. So I do not know. I do not know, Benny. RLUSD is now graded Ripple payments. Yeah, we saw that. That's pretty good, dude. I cleared my ETH wallet. Oh, really? Teddy became a legend in one day. Yeah, dude. I like Teddy. Dude, I still like Teddy, man. Teddy's a good guy. Do you think he's living in in the house he built yet? No, he's in jail, bro. Are you Goblin? Are you talking about Russ? Are you talking about Russ? I think he's living in a jail cell. I watched the World Cup matches, but it bothers me to watch 90 minutes for one goal. Fake pumps, yeah. Yeah, they all of them, Max, all those developers got the Department of Justice went after them, dude. Yeah, it all came out on like like Faltron, all those guys were posting about it. So he's in jail, Karma's, but yeah, he's in all of them are Max. What's his name? Dude, I can't remember all the MK, all of them, dude. They're all the only person that they haven't got was the guy in Vietnam. He's still in Vietnam. I think they're trying to extradite him. So yeah. Why would all charts pump at the exact same time? Yeah, they don't, Janos. Usually the altcoins will always follow the pump of Bitcoin. So they got 100%. What's up, Moto? But all right, guys, with all that, I'm going to be hopping off here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in here. Music to my ears too, dude. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys being here today. We do have a lot to cover today. We're going to see how this 1 p.m. news conference does for the markets. A lot of people think, oh yeah, let's look at the let's end this stream. We have roughly, man, we had 1,200 votes, dude, 1,207 votes, 56% saying that we're going to actually pump today following Trump's announcement. We have 44% saying we're going to dump today. That's a pretty interesting take, dude. Wow. That's pretty interesting right there, I got to say. Same time, 9 a.m. Oh, yeah. So fan reminded me, I will be on here. My new stream time, I'm going to start doing 9 a.m. just to give you guys a heads up. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It was 10, but I always was like, you know what, dude, let's just do 9 and start rocking and rolling there. So I hope each and every one of you guys can come join us again tomorrow at 9 a.m. I do have soccer tonight, so hopefully we have a soccer pump. And, maybe we'll see what Trump can do for us. But with all that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for all the super chats and all the donations for the members. I couldn't be more appreciative of that. So with all that, love you guys a ton. We're out. Peace out, everyone.